his first time up. And the first pitch, Anderson shows bunt, butts it up the third baseline, charging his basket, and he tried to make a backhand stop, could not grab it. It's a bunt single, and now there are runners at the corners with nobody out in the 11th with a game tied at 12.
Nothing you can do about that. That's just a perfect bunt.
And that's going to bring up the center fielder, number 2.
Now the batter is Alan Greer, and he's a speedster as well. Greer in this game, 1 for 3, a strikeout, swinging his last time up. He homered to left in the 5th. He fouled to second his first time up. Righty to righty, and as Taylor Howell went through some signs towards Sellers, time called, and we'll reset. Game tied at 12, top of the 11th. Infield in, the set by Sellers. The righty's first one. Greer takes a fastball just outside, 1-0. Fremont led this thing 4-0 after 1. Souris Valley scored 8 straight runs in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th innings to swing it to 8-4 Souris. The move with a run in the 6th, 3 in the 7th to tie it at 8 as the runner goes. Pitch is swung on, hit in the air by Greer. Center field fairly deep, push backpedaling, still backpedaling, under it and makes the catch. Anderson, or rather Justice, tags at third, and he comes in to score on the sacrifice fly by Greer. And Souris Valley has pushed ahead 13-12 in the top of the 11th.
Well, unfortunately, that's the risk you run when you don't score in the bottom of the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
Correction. Jaden Beck is going to stay in the game and hit for himself here. Number 9, Jaden Beck is hitting for
Now the batter is Jaden Beck, and this is interesting.
Curious. As
Colin Hannigan's spot in the order is due. Runner at first, 1 out, 13-12 Souris Valley. In the 11th, and the first pitch is swung on and missed, strike 1. Back swinging for the downs. It was Hannigan who crushed the 3-run home run that seemingly put this game out of reach for the Moo. Brought it to 12-8. As the pitch, swing and a miss by Beck, and the count is 0-2. Runner at first is Anderson. 1 out, 2 strikes the count. The set. The pitch. Fastball. Outside, ball 1. 1-2. It did not miss by much.
Come on, move.
Justice has already scored in this inning. Anderson at first, 1 out. 13-12 Souris Valley, top of the 11th. And the 1-2. That's swung on and fouled off by Beck. The count holding at 1-2. So we have a new catcher in the game. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Well, Howell is quite good.
Count remains 1-2. The set. 1-2 pitch. And Beck swings and lofts a fly ball deep left center field. Rasmussen going back, still going back, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Jaden Beck. And Souris Valley now leads 15-12.
That's just insane.
Oh my. What else?
Let me hit for myself as he just hit a 2-run home run over the left.
The pitcher hits for himself, and it's a home run.
And hits it to the right of the Moeller Monster. And now it is 15-12. Souris Valley, a 3-run top of the 11th inning. And now the batter is Ethan Moore.
That is going to bring up the third baseman, number 20.
What else you got for us?
Moore is 1 for 5 tonight. 1 out, bases empty, but 3 runs have scored. Now the set for Sellers. The first pitch, fastball outside corner, call to strike 1-1. 1 strike the count. Sellers set. Deals. Moore swings at a curveball and lofts this one. Left field fairly deep. Rasmussen going back. He makes the catch. A couple of steps on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Nice play by Rasmussen for out.
It almost feels like we got to take inventory here.
Oh, God. I'd rather not.
Second baseman, number 3, Declan.
Oh, my.
2 outs, nobody on. The batter is Declan Buckle. He struck out in his lone plate appearance. Base is empty, 2 outs, 15-12. Souris Valley leads. Sellers, the right-hander, brings home the first one and brings it up and in, ball 1. In the Fremont 11th, Howell is the tiebreaker runner, but that almost doesn't matter. With the Moo down 3, they need to score Howell plus 2 more. Bottom third of the order due. 1-0, the count, the set. Sellers brings it in. That slider misses outside, 2-0. Man, what a pendulum of a game, back and forth. Again, if this score holds, Western Nebraska clinches the Clark. Souris Valley would cut its magic number in the Lewis first half race to 1. 2-0 to Buckle. Sellers brings it in. Buckle, check swing, and it is ruled that he fouled it off. Buckle starts down toward first, saying it hit me in the arm. The home plate umpire stuck up the hands, indicating foul ball and not hit by pitch. And the count at 2-1. And now Buckle is heading down toward first. The home plate umpire convinced that it was a hit by pitch. And now the first base umpire is saying that he had checked his swing. So the foul ball call will stand. Count is 2-1. You saw Dylan Sears, you saw Howell, the catcher, both go out to check on Trent Sellers. And now the Moo are out of their dugout screaming at the home plate umpire, disputing the call. This is between the 2 dugouts now as the Moo working back toward their dugout. And this has been a heated game, a heated series, and we talk about the pot boiling. Well, it's bubbled over now. 2-1 the count. And Taylor Howell, the Moo catcher, along with Dylan Sears, the Fremont shortstop, both out there talking with Sellers, trying to lock him back in. Emotion high after Buckle tried to sell that as a hit by pitch, and it was not.
Anything else? I'm out of words. I am legitimately, and me being a loudmouth from New Jersey, this does not happen often, I am out of words.
Looney series. 2-1 with 2 outs. Base is empty, but 3 runs in on the Jaden Beck home run. Now the right-hander, Sellers, sets at the letters. 2-1 on the way. Fastball low and away, now 3-1. All of this in this Looney series. And, oh, by the way, these teams square off in 5 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up at Souris Valley. Think there's going to be some emotion and some talking in that series. 3-1 the count, the pitch to Buckle. Fastball taken low, ball 4, and he trots down to first base, quite proud of himself.
If you're a Moo fan, and if you have the time and space to do so, it might be worth making that drive up to Minot next week.
It could be a fun series up in Minot, no question. Runner at first with 2 outs, 3 runs in. Souris Valley 15-12 in the top of the 11th, and the batter is Caden Schwabe. Schwabe 2 for 4 in this game. A sac bunt his last time up as Sellers' first pitch slider taken at the knees, called a strike 0-1. Schwabe with a single to right, a straight steal of home. Unbelievable. He also singled to center, sparking the 4-run 5th. Came around to score. The set. The 1-strike pitch from Sellers. And Schwabe takes over the inner half for a strike count is 0-2. Again in the Moo 11th. You've got Baskin, Sears, and Leeper. The bottom third of the order due. The tiebreaker runner is scheduled to be Howell. And because he's Fremont's last catcher, it has to be Howell, just in case you tie it but don't win it. 2 strikes the count to Schwabe. The set by Sellers. The righty brings home the 0-2. Schwabe swings and grounds it short. Sears charges, has it, shovels to second in time for the 4th, and the 11th inning is over. But
Out at second is Bubba.
Souris Valley did precisely what they needed to do. A 3-run home run by Jaden Beck, or a 2-run homer by Jaden Beck, I should say, after the sank fly, has given Souris Valley a 15-12 lead. So this game moves to the bottom of the 11th.
Catch the Fremont Moo as they defend their Expedition League championship and enjoy daily specials during the week at historic Moeller Field. On 2-for-1 Tuesdays, get 2-for-1 GA tickets plus 250 16-ounce Coors Lights. Then on Wiener Wednesdays, savor $2 hot dogs and wash them down with La Hacienda margaritas. On Thirsty Thursday, 16-ounce Coors Lights are just $3. Buy your tickets on FremontMoo.com and save on reserved seats by buying in advance. Fremont Moo Baseball, party till the cows come home.
Pinnacle Bank isn't just a bank in Nebraska. They're Nebraska in a bank. Visit Pinnacle Bank's 3 locations in Fremont or any one of their 61 locations across Nebraska to experience Pinnacle Bank's superior service. Whether it's a checking account, a mortgage, a home loan, or a savings account, see why Pinnacle Bank is Nebraska in a bank today. Stop by 99 West 60th Street, 45 West 23rd Street, or 1520 East 23rd Street in Fremont, or visit pinbank.com today.
And now, a moment of chill from Coors Light. Mountain cold refreshment. Made to chill after the beer run from hot tub to cabin. 2020 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Celebrate responsibly.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 11th inning. Souris Valley 15, Fremont 12. The tiebreaker runner at second is Howell. Austin Baskin will lead it off for the Moo. Justice is the catcher. Baskin at the plate, right-hand batter against the righty Beck. First one on the way, and that's the slider taken inside corner, called a strike 0-1 to Baskin. Baskin 1 for 4, a pop-up to second his last time up. Also singled to left. He was hit by a pitch and scored, plus a couple of groundouts. The 0-1. Baskin reaches out for it and cues it to the right foul. Strike 2, 0-2.
So I have to ask, who is hitting? Is Callahan coming back up?
No, it would be Leeper. Peyton Leeper was brought in to play second base in the 10th and the 11th innings.
I like that. Switch hitting at the bottom of the lineup.
Runner at second, nobody out. The 0-2, and again, Baskin sprays a foul to the right. It remains 0-2.
We're going to have to do this all over again in 5 days.
Yeah, it's crazy. The Moo and Souris Valley will play Friday, Saturday, and Sunday up in Minot. The Sabre Dogs on the verge of a series win over the Moo. They lead 15-12, bottom of the 11th inning. Runner at second, nobody out. Again, the set. Beck with the 0-2, and Baskin swings and lines this one to right center field. Racing in, Anderson slides, and he makes the catch. Oh, man, what a grab by Anderson. One out in the 11th.
By the right fielder, Reese Anderson.
That's incredible.
Oof.
Oh, my goodness.
It reminds you of the bases loaded triple by Callahan, though, where Anderson sold out, dove, the ball landed, rolled behind him. Callahan, a 3-run triple, but the Moo exploded from their dugout and were patting him on the back. When they patted him on the back, he was out. And that erased a chance for the Moo to try and hit the game-winning sac fly as the first pitch inside corner to Dylan Sears, strike 1. Dylan on the day, 2 for 4. He's driven in 3 runs. Righty to lefty, 0-1 the count. Howell at second with 1 out. And now Jaden Beck steps off.
I can confirm the entire Western Nebraska bus is watching this game.
Well, hello to the folks on their way from Spearfish toward Gehring. 0-1 the count, the pitch. It's high for a ball, 1-1 the count. Heck of a run by Western Nebraska down the stretch just as the move faltered. Western cranked it up and took control of the Clark division. And right now with Souris Valley leading 15-12, bottom of the 11th inning, 1 out, runner at second. They're on the verge of a playoff spot as the 1-1 misses outside, 2-1 to Sears.
All you have to do is get one guy on, and then you have really 2 outs to swing for the fences.
2-1 to Sears. Howell at second with 1 out. The right-hander, Beck, comes set at the belt and deals. Dillon takes outside, 3-1. And Sears is a prime candidate to work a walk, to get on, to bring that tying run to the plate. Peyton Leeper, who entered the game in the 10th at second base, is on deck for the Moo, and then you flip over the lineup with Push and Rasmussen. But plenty of work to get to that point. The 3-1. Dillon swings and fouls straight back, and we're full 3-2.
I really like having Leeper up here in the bottom of this frame as opposed to Webb. And the lefties have definitely looked better against Beck.
Get him on base. Come on, Moo fans.
Howell at second as the tiebreaker runner. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 11th. 15-12 Souris Valley. The set, the 3-2, and Sears fouls straight back, still 3-2.
He's just tough.
Oof. No doubt about it.
This game is 4.5 hours old.
It's been a marathon, no doubt. Runner at second, 1 out. 15-12 Souris Valley. Bottom of the 11th. Full count, 1 out the set. Beck brings it home. Sears takes at the belt, a slider, hard of the plate, cold strike 3. And the Moo are down to their last out.
Oh, he stared that one down. It was a good pitch.
Brought it back over the heart of the plate from outside. Now runner at second with 2 out for Peyton Leeper in his first at bat after Callahan's 3-run triple. Tied this game up, but Callahan was called out after the Moo hugged him and patted his back as he stood on third base. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Now the home plate umpire is walking, might have gotten some dirt or something in his eye. 1-0 the count. But hey, Leeper gets on. You bring Push to the plate representing the tying run. So all is not lost yet. Hits are even at 11. The Moo have committed 5 errors, 15-12 Souris Valley. We're in the bottom of the 11th. Howell at second, 2 outs. Leeper, switch hitter up there, left-handed. Steps back in. And now the set at the letters. The 1-ball pitch. And that misses outside the Leeper, and the count is 2-0.
Now, if you get Leeper on, then you have Push. Not a power threat, but he could get you closer.
Yes.
And
Push on deck represents the tying run. And the pitch on 2-0, fouled off around home plate, 2-1 to Leeper.
you have to just tip your cap to Jaden Beck, who has been unbelievable.
Yeah, the bases loaded on him with 2 outs in the 10th. He gets the fly ball by Howell. And then he clocks a 2-run home run that opens the game as Leeper swings at this one and drives it to center. But over to his left is Greer. The right fielder Anderson cuts in front to make the catch and end the game as Souris Valley defeats the Fremont Moo by a final score of 15-12 in 11 innings. And the Western Nebraska Pioneers celebrate on a bus somewhere in western South Dakota as they have clinched the first half Expedition League Clark Division title.